NinjaTrader binary options. Today I'm talking about Hulkzilla. Hulkzilla is the thing to look at right now. We have a chart and it is down in the description. If you are new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe this video today. I'm going to be showing you the Hulkzilla chart and what it's all about. Again, the link is in the description if you want this chart. This is a very mathematical thing that we've developed, and it's right here. I'm going to show you kind of what I did today in my live trading. I did succeed, and I had a migraine too. I wasn't really feeling that great, so I want you guys to know that we are still moving on and we're still going. And I guess we're going to get into this, and I'm going to roll the fascinating world of binary options intro because I'm hoping Todd will come back. He's been pretty busy and I don't know, I think his microphone broke. But anyway, let's get into the show. I'm going to show you exactly what I did today, my wins, and I'm going to give you the insight on how to use the chart. Yes, it is, folks. It is the fascinating world of what we call it binary options. And it is pretty fascinating. This is the Hulkzilla, and let me go ahead and show you into my account here. I'm at 479. I think I started just a few days ago with 429. So there's about $50. What is that? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Ooh, $50 in just 3 sessions. So that's pretty good, and I'm just starting with dollar trades. I'm just testing this out, and I'm going to show you what my closed trades were today. This is pretty good because today I took a loss right away when I came in, and then I had a win. Then I compounded that win to another win. Then I compounded that win to another win. So I had 3 wins in a row, and actually the profit on this total was about $10. Okay, so in those simple trades. Now, I could have kept going because I have been sort of wanting to get 3 of these 3 series a day. But man, like I said in the intro, I've got a headache and I've got a lot of work to do today. I got to go out and do some work in the real world, today. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna push it. I'm gonna just, because Todd's gonna call me later and be like, "Man, how'd your trading go?" And I don't want to be like, "Man, I blew it." So I took my win and I'm gonna let it be. I made about $9. I made 1 series win. But what we do here is when I come right in, I'm going to show you what I do. If you have the Hulkzilla chart, you can get it in the description. It's a chart, and I think it's by itself now. It's not in the big chart pack. I made the chart pack from 2022, and if you want to do this stuff back from the channel, then we're moving forward now. It's 2023. It's well into it. What I do is I come in here and I put 479 in my full account. Okay, that's what I have in my full account, and that's what I actually type in to my chart, and then I put my reserve as 286. But this is what I started. I started this reserve out. I put it in there in the very beginning because I wanted to only trade with like $150. So I took out some money out of my account, and so it shows my starting balance was is 193. That's my 479 minus my reserve. What I have in my trading balance is 193. Okay, so that's kind of important because if you don't want to use your full account, which I would say don't do that, then you want to save some of it out in reserve. Keep safe. I don't know. Let's put it called keep safe. Whatever. You can type whatever you want in your chart. And then we have a trade percentage here. All of this is just the technical math. Okay, this is the math of technical math, and my goal for a growth goal for 1 series is 5%. Okay, so that's all of this is just technical math, but really what we're doing in this chart, and it's not going to change, is going to be 5% growth per series. So if we get a series win, a 3 series win, we're going to have 5% growth. So then I go over here, and that number translates over to 479. It should translate over here. I think I messed it up. So whatever it is, my starting balance is 479 for today. So now I'm going to type in what I have, 479.59. So I'm going to start there. This is only what I'm going to use this little segment if I get down. Let's say I get to like level 10 and I'm not making any money yet and I'm actually down. I use this section right here to keep tabs of that, to know how far I need to step back. So this is a very important section. Okay, this is your running tally. So you're not going to change the black. You're only going to change the green, like any sheet that we have. And then down here, you're going to start out now with your first trade being $1.61. That's what I would start out with tomorrow or for my next session. If I'm going to do another session right now, I would just go for it. So I'm going to change this out. I like to make the chart just even prettier and prettier as I go. So this should be, let's see, fill white. Why is it not filling white? Why don't you fill white? Why don't you fill white? Oh, I know why. Because I need to say this. No borders. And then I need to kick this. This is just me goofing around, wasting your time. Let's get into this. Once I put this white thing on there and get my OCD of the chart looking good, let's see. We'll put this in black. We'll put it up and down here. I don't know why I did it like that. Maybe I'll type some instructions in there. So what you do in this chart is you're going to go down. You have these, I call these are series, because each series of 3, we mathematically are changing things as we're stepping up. We're trying to get a 5% gain. And what happens is if you get down here to 20, it's really 20. I really thought it was going to be 21 chances. But if you blow your 20th chance, you'll see that you lose 199.97. So you actually lose just a couple more dollars than you actually even started with if you lose the 20th series. So I'm not sure why it even has 21 on here. I think when I built this chart, it was 21 chances, but as I tweak the math, and maybe I just need to change the growth percentage here a little bit. Okay, you can see that I'm into 6% growth on this bottom part, which I don't need that much. And same thing here. I don't need 5.35%. I don't need 5.5. So maybe this chart gets a little inflated as it goes on. And so maybe I could eke myself out one more chance if I change that math just a little bit. But I'm not going to do that because I'm going to show you that I don't get down to 21. I don't even get down to 20. I don't get much past, well, today I got to level 2, I took my first trade, which was a loss. So then I went to level 2 and I started at 179, and then I compounded, and won my 3 trades. So the idea is when you compound and win, then you're winning a lot more than you lost. So if you get to where you're on, like, let's say you take a trade and you lose it, and you take a trade and you lose it, then you go to the third trade, you take this trade, you lose it. Okay, now you take a fourth trade and you win it. You take that fourth trade, the next trade you're going to make is trade 2. You're compounding, so you're going to take a 491. When you win that, you're going to go and you're going to take a 943. And then, now if you win that trade, you're done. You've actually won 986. Your growth was 5%. That was your goal for the day, and you can be done. So if you can win 3 in a row, wherever it happens. Okay, so let's say you're going down here, you lose. Let's say you're on try 8, you win that one, then you take your second trade, you win that one. You're getting excited. You're thinking it's all going to be amazing, and then you lose that third trade. Boom. Okay, no problem. You just go to the 9th try. So now you're on try 9. You go, you win it, then you win it, and then you go to your third one, and you lose it again. Not even a problem there. You're on try 10, and you're going to keep doing this until you hit a 3 in a row. All right. Let's go into this basically a step back method, and I'm just kind of teaching the whole thing here. I'll put this in with the download. What you're going to do now is let's say you get up to trade 13, and you're like, man, you're just not doing good, and you're starting feeling nervous because that red line is coming. I mean, it's like down there, and it's like, whoa, that red line looks like it's pretty close to me. So let's say you get down here to like you're on the 13th try. Now here's where you want to start stepping back, and here's where I've used the chart. So let's say you win the $10 trade, good. You want to go ahead and do the compound. You have to do the compound. I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, this is how you step back safely. Hit that $19 trade and you win it. Boom. Okay, now you've got a little bit of profit. You've got a double win. You've got profit. So what you're going to do is look at your trading account. Okay, and so basically I'm going to trick this out here. Let's say we're down to 3. Let's say, no, we wouldn't even be down that far. I think we'd be down at 4. Let's say we were down to 422. Okay, so now we're down $57. Okay, is what we would be down. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to look and see where you would. And actually, this is pretty close. So 412. So if you're on level, like if you're down here, you're down $67 now. Or actually, sorry, 433. You're down $46. Oh, wait, let's make it that. You're down $46. You're down here and you're on level 13 and you win a 2 series. Now you're down $46. You can actually step back a couple steps. You can step back to here. So you would be down 42 here. So you can step back to like level 11. So if you win on 13, you can actually it's technically 3 back. So you could technically step back to level 10 because you would be down, let's see, 433, 444. You'd probably be down $35 if you won a 2 series on level 13. You'd be down about $35 at this moment. Now you could go for it. So here's the decision, and here's how you have to know. Okay, I'm on level 13. I could go for that 3rd win and be done for the day. Or if you're feeling vulnerable and you're getting your butt kicked, you could say, okay, I'm going to step back to level 10. So you're going to go boom, 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 boom. You're going to get, I'm down where I'm at. I'm a total loss of $35 at this point. So you could go back down. If you lose that, you're down to, so you could go back to level 11. Okay, and you can redo level 11. Boom. You go boom, you do level 12. Be level 13. Maybe you go to level 14 this time. And then you win 2 trades. Let's say you win 2 trades here on level 14. You're like, man, these charts are kicking my butt. I'm not going to go for the 3rd. I'm going to back up. So you're going to back up about 3 levels. You're going to go back to level 12. Now you can try again. Okay, and when I'm down here in this level, which I've gotten down here a couple times, you're really thinking about how can I just step back to keep myself safe? Unless you know that you've got some really good wins ahead of you and you can see like, oh, this chart's doing something. You really want to take it. Because if you lose on 14 and then lose on 15 and then lose on 16 and then lose on 17, you really, it's harder to get a 3 series win. It is. So if you grab a 2 series win, take that win, back up. Okay, if you take a 2 series win on level 10, then you could go ahead and back up again. You could back up to level 7. Now you're back up into a lot safer zone. Then maybe you win 2 trades on the 9th try, on this 9th try, and you say, I'm going to go for the 3rd. Boom, bam, you got it, 5% done, and you're still high in the chart. That's the point, is you're moving down the chart. Anytime you feel like you're getting vulnerable, you can pop yourself back up with a double win. So triple wins can be elusive, and that's the thing. Sometimes you win a whole bunch of trades, and then you're winning a whole bunch of 2 trades, but you can't get that 3rd win just because nerves or whatever it is. We don't know exactly what it could be, but it could be that you're just nervous or you're just psyching yourself out. So if you're doing that, just take those 2 trade wins, bank that profit, pull yourself back a couple levels, and then keep going. And when you feel like you're confident or you feel like the charts are starting to move in your direction, starting to feel like the wins are getting easier, then go for your 3rd win and be done. If you can do this 3 times a day, then you're going to be up 15%. Now, I have done it 3 times a day, and with my trading strategy, it doesn't take very long. I'm doing 7-second trades, so you can literally bust through this in like 5 minutes. I think my trading session today was like 5 minutes long. I did 1, 2, 3, 4 trades in less than 5. It was like 3 minutes, really. It was really short, and I did a 5% gain. So I'm testing in binary options to see what is feasible, what is real, what is doable in terms of mathematics over time. So yes, I have had a lot of failures in binary options. Yes, I've failed in a lot of these mathematical trickery that I'm doing, but the mathematical trickery actually is realistic. I mean, you can see that you can win for quite some time. And Todd and I in the show, we have won for like months at a time, and then one day we'll like lose all our money or something because we're stupid, and because partly when we're martingaling using a real deep martingale with only a really it's a really aggressive martingale, and you only have 5 or 6 losses before you blow your account. I don't like that method anymore, and it's kind of what we did last year. And it kind of feels like you can do really well for a long time, and then you can just kind of blow your account. So this gives you 20 chances. I'm going to call it 20 or 21. I mean, I guess 21 is out there. I guess you could go one more chance if you want. But technically, it's at this chart, it's looking like about 20 chances. But you really have unlimited chances if you use the step back. So if you get up to like level 10, step back to level 6, step back to level 7, get up to level 10 again, win a double, step back. You can just kind of go in a circle until you feel confident about hitting that 3rd trade, and then you get your win. And if you go on the chart, remember there's a link in this description. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and see what's going to happen, because I'm going to try this. What I have right now, I'm on level 7. Just in a couple days, I've won 7 3 series. I've made about $50. So, not bad for a start, but what my goal is to take this all the way to day 45 or level 45, which will be only a short time. I'm trying to double and triple and quadruple win. So within a week or two, I should have this balance. I should have 10x my initial $150 within 45 days. That's what happens when you do this. Within 45 sessions, you will 10x your money. And I probably should put. I made a chart now. I'm going to put the Hulk, the red Hulk. I don't know why I call it the red Hulk, but I'm going to put the Hulk chart, the growth chart, with this one as well. So when you get the Hulkzilla, you're going to get the Hulk growth chart, so you can see what your starting point is and what you end up making in terms of income. And you can see, I don't know why this is called the red Hulk. It doesn't really matter. But we're daily growth goal is 5%. That's really what it is. You don't need the trade percentage, but your daily growth is 5%. And if you start with what I started with was $150, and let's see, starting the chart with 150, you can see if you win 5% a day or 5% a session, within 45 sessions, which is right here, this is kind of important. This is right here. It's $1,200. So you about 10x your money at 40 on your 50th session. You're gonna have over 10x your money. That's really key for me, because I'm looking at how to mathematically beat this, and I think part of it is just making a plan that you can do, that you can get to, that I can get to. You can't take 6 months or a year, and that's kind of what we were doing before. We're long-term plans or trying to do these real fast growth plans. But you can see that if you took, let's say if this does work and you were to say to take $1,000, so in 45 sessions, which you can do in about 2 weeks, then you could take your $1,000 account. Okay, would be nice if you could get that in 15 days up to 8,000. So that's how we can do this math, and I'll explain more of that later as I go through the Hulk. But right now, just like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next episode. Let's run the outro.